Hook, hook, hook. Where's the hook, hook, hook? Hey guys, me, SuperSorrell. Thank you very much for tuning in. Look who I've got. It's the Disney Mirrorverse Captain James Hook. Now this is from the Disney Mirrorverse series, and there is the game out that you can go play. However, I've not played it. I'm just a fan of Disney and the characters in it. So Captain Hook, we finally got a decent sized Captain Hook. Disney Infinity did give us Hook and Peter Pan, but they were at like 3-inch, 4-inch scale, whereas this is finally I've got like a proper big Captain Hook in my collection. If you guys have followed the channel for a while, you know that I'm a big fan of Disney, and the villains especially are one of my favourite lines. I hope they go and continue this line, because some of the designs for characters like Scar are amazing, and Jack Skellington looks awesome in this game. So I really hope that we get some more of these awesome characters. But for now, let's take a look at Captain Hook. So this is by McFarlane, and they do a very good job at bringing these to life. He's got his sword and his hook and a playing card in the background. Let's go ahead and bust him out of the packaging. Let's do this. So it says here he's a melee character, which makes sense. This is mainly a swordsmith, if you will, a swordsman. And he's a pirate. A special offer for today, I'll tell you what I'll do. All those who sign without delay will get a free tattoo. Why, it's like money in the bank. Come on, join up, but I'll be frank. Unless you do, you'll walk the plank. The choice is up to you. You'll relish the life of a thief. You'll relish the life of a crook. There isn't a boy who won't enjoy working for Captain Hook, the world's most famous crook. Disney have just put the trailer, haven't they, for the new Peter and Wendy as well. So I can't wait to see that. A great time to review Captain Hook. Really, I'm really looking forward to the new film. I believe it's coming straight to Disney Plus. I believe it's a Disney Plus thing. Okay, just the plain black base again. There's still no Disney Mirrorverse signage on the stands, which is a shame. Oops, I've closed that up before I've even got the character out. Whoop. No rope ties? Nope, no rope ties. Right, we've got him out of the packaging. We're no longer going to need this box, because I am not selling this in 1,000 years. He's staying firm in my collection. So, we don't need the box. What do we do in this house when we don't need a box? Yeet! See ya. Alright, here he is out of the packaging, but there is a bit of light shining through, which is causing a bit of shadow. So what I'm going to do is head straight down to the desk cam, so you guys get a close personal look at Hook. Yo ho, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. He's awesome. He's a little bit of trouble to stand, because McFarlane have done something unspeakable. They've given him heels, which don't create the most flattest of bases to stand them on, especially when I'm using like a fuzzy felt kind of grass here, my little AstroTurf, and it doesn't like standing on it. Here's the base, just a plain standard base. I wish it had the Mirrorverse logo on it, but just a plain standard base. Now here's the cool part about his costume. So we have the sword here, which is his regular hilted blade, but as you can see, he's now got big teeth around it, which is pretty cool. And in keeping with that, if you look at his costume, he's also aligned with teeth. I believe it looks like Captain Hook finally has defeated that crocodile that's been following him for some years. So this version of the Captain is a crocodile hunter, if you will. This figure, though, is super nice. I'm loving the aesthetic design, loving how it looks. Few little issues that scare me a little bit. So the hook is articulated, so you can bend it forwards and backwards as well as rotate it. but the hook is so thin. I kind of try and grab it from the base here and twist, because I am frightened so much of that just snapping clean off. So I won't be messing with the hook too much, but it does move forwards like that, as you can see, and it also moves backwards. So that's as much as I'm moving it today. It's going to just stay as is now. Like that. It would have been cool if this would have pulled out and you could have put new ones in. So like, because like I remember like in the film he had like, especially in the Hook movie, Captain Hook, like had different things like a chalk hand, one to hold his cigar with. You know, there were so many different versions of the Hook, and even like the golden Hook in the cartoon as well. Would have been cool to include some Hook accessories maybe. But yeah, I am loving this. And my only other problem is, obviously, his mustache is quite brittle. So you're not going to want to move his head from there. And you're not going to want to twist the hat too much, because that is separate to the head and it will just pop off and break off and then you'll never get it back. So you want to kind of move him. So if you want to move his head, which is nigh on impossible, you want to try and move it from the neck here, from this point. As I feel like if you move the head too much, you're just going to snap it. So there's not much movement in the head anyway. So you're going to want to display him face on. But either way, it's still a great figure. Articulation is hindered quite a lot by the costuming, but I don't mind that when the costume's this good. Also, he's got a double-hinged elbow here, hands are on ball joints. He has top thigh cut there, and he does have single-hinged knees, I believe, in here, as from what I can tell. Yes, there is a little knee there that does not want to activate. Oh, so I'm going to do that off camera when I heat it up, so I'm not going to mess with that too much, because I finally got him in a stance where he's going to stand for me. And he's going on the shelf anyway after this, so I'm kind of going to heat him up a little bit, get him into a pose, and then put him on the shelf, really, to go with the rest of my Disney villains and heroes. My Disney shelf is actually growing quite a lot now. Let me just pan up. You can see on that top shelf there, next. Oh, I can't speak. Next to Chucky, I have a Stitch, I have Hercules from Diamond Select, we've got McFarlane's there with the Genie and Buzz, and then we've got Prince John from the Super 7 line. The great thing about the Super 7s is, because they're kind of 6 or 7 inches as well, they kind of all scale with the McFarlane's ones. So I'm kind of collecting both lines as like my main Disney figures now, since the Infinity Toy Box line seems to have ceased to exist anymore. He's going to need his stand. I'm not going to trust this guy to stand on his own full time, so I am going to use the use of a stand when I put him on my shelf that he came with. And of course we want to put the sword in the hand as well. Yeah. There isn't a boy who won't enjoy working for Captain Hook, the world's most famous crook. So here he is, guys. Melee attack. He's got an 8 out of 10 on the melee. His defense is only 3 of 10, though, which is kind of a shame. He does have decent accuracy at 4 and health of 4. It's like one hit and he's dead, basically. Whew. Bio. Captain Hook has always been an extravagantly vengeful pirate who lives life on the edge, but now his intense hypervigilance has been amplified even further. So he can perceive the minutest of flaws and weaknesses in others and strike them where it hurts the most. Very cool. Yeah, see the hook there is like really metallic. That would have been cool. I might have to try and find some metallic paint to try and make this a little bit more metallic. See, when he's face on, you can't see that hook, so I kind of want to turn it. There we go. Yeah, that's better. So there he is, guys. Captain James Hook. Are you a fan of the Mirrorverse series? Well, if you are, don't forget to tune in later on next week, because my next Mirrorverse figure to review is Maleficent from this wave, and she looks awesome. And I did have a Maleficent Diamond Select a few years back, and I kept the head sculpt and I kept the cane from it. So I'm hoping to dig those out and do a full review of that Maleficent for you. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Guys, if you enjoyed this video today, then why not smash that subscribe button? Subscribing really supports us, it really helps us out, and helps us to keep making awesome videos like this. Guys, I love each and every single one of you, and thank you very much for subscribing, following, and liking, and all that good stuff. I'll see you real soon. May the Force be with you.